spring and summer ziti, baked ziti. Now, when you're trimming up the asparagus, if you want to know where to make the cut, you know, where the ends are going to become too tough for you, just give it a little snap. Do it with a couple of them, see what the general consensus is. So somewhere between here and there, that's where I want to cut everybody in the whole bunch. Gather all of the spears up together and make your cut across. Then I cut everybody into, 2 or 3 inch lengths like this, and I cut it on a little angle like that, nice and pretty. In this skillet here for my quick light tomato sauce, I've got some shallots cooking up in a little bit of EVOO. Gonna add a little garlic to that. You can grate it or finely chop it. And season up with a little salt and pepper. I just added 1 can of Italian tomatoes to the pan. And I don't know what it's like at your grocery store, but the nice Italian tomatoes, they only come whole, so you gotta crush them up. So I'm breaking them up with a potato masher here. You can use a wooden spoon and just have at it. That'll just come up to a bubble, and then we're gonna put in a ton of basil and some beautiful tarragon. Now I've got my ziti here. When it's just a couple minutes shy of cooking, just below al dente, you know, with a nice bite to it, which we're at now, drop your asparagus in and let it go the last minute or 2. And you know, this has got a ton of nice green veggie all mixed in there. Plus we're gonna add some defrosted peas to the bottom of a big bowl over here. Oh, what the heck. Handful of Parmigiano Reggiano. And we'll save a little extra for up on top. And about a cup of ricotta cheese. You're my kind of people. You applaud for cheese. I like it. A little bit of S&P. And now let's chop up our herbs and get them down into our sauce so we can use that. I've got about a half a cup of basil here if it was loosely packed. That's like 10 leaves or so. Roll the leaves all together, run your knife through them. Roll them all together, you turn them into a little log, and it's easier to turn them into basil confetti. And then I've got tarragon. I got, 3 or 4 big sprigs there. Pull the woody stems away. Rough chop that. Now you don't want to blacken your tarragon and your basil here, or you don't want to bitter it, so just turn it off once you put that in there and give it a little stir. So our sauce is cooked, our pasta and our asparagus are cooked. We're really just warming everybody through and melting cheese down over the top. Here's the way I do this, kids. You layer half the sauce down at the bottom of the pan. Drain off your pasta and your asparagus. Keep your head back so you don't give yourself a pasta facial. There we go. Give it a little shimmy shake. Ooh, that's fun. Take it on over here. I know, I was having a little too much fun with it. Everybody goes into the big bowl. Oh, come to mama. And plus, you know, this is 1 pound of ziti with lines. You could feed, I'd say 6 to 8 good size, good big eaters, you know? Okay. Now it's gonna get crazy. So then you pour all this down into the pan. It's kind of a fake out baked ziti. Because like I said, everything's already cooked and come together beautifully. We're just melting cheese. You put the rest of your nice hot red sauce down over the top. This is a looker. Ooh, this is a pretty meal. Oh, you are gorgeous, baby. And then you take some nice fresh mutts. I know. They're going crazy. Pop that down over the top. Now, don't cover the entire thing, though, because I like to see the little peak of the color coming through. Another little sprinkle of the parm. You ready? Here it comes. Pow! Look at that. Yes, my friends, no longer do you have to go all spring and summer long longing for your ziti. Up on top, nice, buttery, fresh mozzarella. Oh!